Well, there it is, folks. Another supernova has come and gone, but of course, not without the controversy. Obviously, we've had some good ones over the years, right? You've had the confetti mishap that completely threw the event into turmoil and actually won me, TK, and Coney another Smashy. We also had that moment where I think a cola won and somebody brazenly flipped them off in the crowd. That was insanity. And now the newest drama of Supernova. Apparently, Onin, they were upset that they were booed during the ending of Onin versus Jazza, which, by the way, was an absolute banger, resulting in Onin actually DQing from the bracket. I guess I wasn't actually in the venue when this occurred, so I kind of like had to get this piece together for me little by little. Or if I was in the venue, I was like towards the back. I wasn't really watching that match too much. So yeah, let's kind of just see exactly what happened. Apparently, Little Mac Main caught the ending to Onin versus Jazzo in the crowd reaction, which apparently was a lot of booing. Okay. Oof. All right. So some booing right there, and then some applause as maybe they started to realize, oh shit, we're on camera. Maybe we should clean that up. So I guess that's essentially what happened there. Now look, apparently this is actually not the worst of it. Apparently at some point they were playing neutral, and then just like the crowd just erupted in boos. Because I think Onin was like building a wall or something like that while in the lead, and the crowd just didn't like that. Obviously, a lot of people have problems with Steve. They don't like Steve. Sure, I understand that. But that to me was crazy. So as somebody who's actually waiting to commentate, you know, kind of piecing this together and figuring all this stuff out at a later time was kind of crazy. So Onin was scheduled to fight Migi in the other losers quarters. That would have been a rematch from Level Up Expo. So I was actually personally really looking forward to it, because I really enjoyed their grand final set at Level Up Expo. But unfortunately, it was not meant to be, as Onin just elected to remove themselves from the situation. Now, it seemed like there was a delay on stream, as I found out that people were just trying to figure out what happened to Onin at the time Twitter was deleted. We had no confirmation, at least us in the commentary booth. We're just kind of sitting and waiting around. But Onin has returned to Twitter and dropped a statement. So I'm not going to speak for Onin. I'm going to read this statement and then provide my own thought afterwards. So Onin says, "Nothing is meant to be for attention or because I'm a drama queen. It would take forever to tell you why I left in full detail, but at its core, I'm just not happy with how this community treats me. I realized I just don't have to deal with it. I'm still very young, and I took a lot of time to think about it, and this just isn't making me happy. I want to spend time doing other things for a bit while I'm capable, and again, still young. I got ranked ninth, and now I feel very accomplished, so I am, for my own sake, just gonna do my own thing." It's like that Spider-Man meme, I'm gonna do my own thing. That being said, I'm done with anything relating to singles brackets for a good while. I'll still go to majors I signed up for, but just to do dubs and spectating. Please don't let my name trend on Twitter. It's honestly the last thing I want. I hate when people express my emotions for me. It's a lot deeper than booing. Please recognize this is the exact same stage everything started on. I haven't been on that stage in 3 years, so in a way, I feel like I relived my 2022 situation. That's all. I am fine. Well, Onin, I am not going to speak for you, but I am going to speak for myself and offer my thoughts on the whole thing. You know, being, I guess, an unk in this community, I'm from a time where, needless to say, it is far from out of the ordinary to see some very aggressive, demeanor towards competitors. But here's the thing. I've realized that the times have changed a little bit. I've realized that even if somebody, in Onin's case, I believe 18 or 19, I wouldn't consider that a kid. I would consider that like a young adult. However, I do preference it with the fact that when you're in the gaming space, it's a lot different than when you're just like doing real world type ish. You know what I mean? Like, you're not expected to have to deal with, very ferocious crowd, to put it, what I'm saying, to put it nicely. I understand that that's gonna be just stressful. And again, this is the spot in 2022 where Onin honestly made a name for themselves and just kind of popped off, went crazy, ended up winning that tournament over Meister in grand final. So I understand it. Another thing too, I get it. It's not a 1-for-1 for sport. We play a competitive type of event. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to just say, oh, well, sports are competitive. Sports teams get booed at home, home teams, away teams, stuff like that, which I totally agree with. But there is like a little nuance to it. There is some context to it. You know what I'm saying? This isn't, basketball players playing for millions of dollars and it can just go tell everybody to just F off or whatever. I'll just crying my hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Smash ain't even got no damn money. Let's keep it real. So I'm saying, like, having to deal with a lot of shit like that while you're still just playing for pennies, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It's rough for sure. So in my opinion, I'm going to maybe take the line a lot of you wouldn't expect, but I'm going to say, you know what? I think it's fully okay to hate Steve, no doubt about that. But the problem is in your attempts to express your dislike and disdain for Steve, it's coming across as dislike and disdain for the actual person who is still very young, who is still just trying to play Super Smash Brothers and just make it do what it do. So you know what? I will take the line of, let's just chill out with the aggressive booing, heckling, stuff like that. I can only imagine maybe something in DMs could have popped up. That's just speculation. I have no proof on it. Didn't say anything in that statement. But yeah, man, I don't know. I really wanted to see that matchup. Not everybody's it's not even about being mentally tough. The motherfucker just said it, like, I don't have to deal with this, so I'm not going to. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, somebody was recording Dora Migi in the VIP having a emotional moment after losing to Hurt. Like, I think next year I'm definitely gonna like campaign to have VIP actually feel a little bit more VIP, because some of y'all should not be able to just kind of peek your head in there and get any kind of access and moments you want. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a stat badge or a VIP badge, stay your ass the hell up out of there. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts on the situation. I would love to hear what you guys think about this whole Onin booing situation. No, honestly, I don't want to be trending on Twitter, but a little too late for that. Like every other tweet on my timeline right now is addressing this. So rather than make a tweet, because I don't really care to use Twitter that much, I'm gonna make a video, get some input from my community, and hear what they have to say. But outside of that, as always, SuperNova, one of the best events of the year to attend. Always a banger, and obviously always full of some sort of, I don't even know if I want to say drama, just like some sort of issue attached. I don't know. It's just one of those things. You know what I'm saying? 10th anniversary, they had to do it to him. But yeah, what do you guys think about Onin getting booed? Do you think it's okay for competitive space to foster that? Do you think everybody should just kind of chill out? Cheers only. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.